What's up, y'all? This Pink Pressure, and I just knocked out my interview with Reallyfe Street Stars. Y'all tune in and check it out.
Real life. If that shit ain't real life,
It ain't real life. Just ain't real life. Street Stars. You know what time it is.
Everybody start clapping right now. Pink Pressure in the building. What's going on, girl?
Hey, how y'all doing?
So, man, what you been up to? What's going on?
I really been chilling. I feel like coming on y'all little show made me feel like a real rapper again. Like, you know, I been relevant still, you know, but it just made me feel like I'm really rapping again. Came from the studio to the motherfucking interview. So.
All right, let's take it back though, because I got to figure out how did Pink Pressure get started? Because from what I seen, you were on a contest online on Clubhouse. Is that where it started, bro?
Pink Pressure was not started by nobody or from nobody.
Okay.
That been, since been.
Okay. So
you know what I'm saying? I was a little jazz before Pink Pressure, but you talking about, you know, how I got into all this HSM business. Yeah, I was rapping on Clubhouse. And I was going up against other artists, like Rain had some artists on there, Dun Dun was on there. I went up against Miss G. I think one other person, I can't really remember, but I was betting money too. So like, as I was losing, because I did lose against both of them, I was betting my own money out my pocket. So it was like, Rain was like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? She betting her own money on herself. She got that much confidence. And I was rapping hard, but they told me I lost because the challenge was to play a song and it was the best song. And I got on there and I just spit. Like I was just rapping to the mic and they was like, nah, we didn't ask for that, baby. We asked you to play a song. So you disqualified. So I lost my money twice.
So at that time, did you have music or you just was just?
I had music, yeah, of course. I've been doing music. This wasn't nothing new. It was just like I needed that push behind me or that name or that face, so to say, behind me. And my management, you know, made that happen for me.
Let's talk about doing music as a female artist. Like, you know, I used to be an engineer. You know what I'm saying? So I seen the struggles, you know, as far as women trying to get in the industry, and you know, it's like just trying to do work. Get hit on, you can't, you know, the producer trying to hit on you, the engineer trying to hit on you, the photographer trying. It's like, tell me about like what it is for you or how your struggle was going through the music industry, just trying to get noticed.
Naturally, I'm fine as hell, so like that wasn't really new to me to have people not so much take my music serious and just be so more focused on the way I look or what I'm rapping about. I mean, it was rough though. Like when I was real young and I used to go to the studio by myself before I got my little first pistol and stuff. Like, I went up in and a dude definitely had tried, you know, nigga didn't want to accept the cash payment. He was like, we ain't having that. He was on that. So it's like, it definitely is real. It ain't just for cap. Like some people say, oh, women use that just like to, you know, cover the fact that they may suck or whatever case may be. But I rap hard. So if I'm coming in here and I got the talent and I got your money up front, like trying to pay for the session, niggas ain't going, it just showed me verbatim, like, it is not kept. Like women go through way more in the industry than men. I feel like they say it's easier for us because of how we look. We could shake ass, we could do this. But the other aspect of that is really don't nobody take us serious just standing on that rap shit. It's more so like I said, what you rapping about or what you look like, all that ass behind you, it's much harder to get on. Especially if you ain't talking about shaking no ass or no hot girl summer or no. There's really the options we got to talk about to go viral. My pussy pink, my booty hole.
Boy.
Pink too.
How did you come up with the name Pink Pressure?
Oh my God. I didn't come up with it. Well, I did, but I didn't. It was like, when I first started going around like rappers and stuff, I was like, I'd say 17. I had moved to Houston when I was 17. Never been to Houston before. It's hella rappers out there. You can walk through the mall and meet a rapper. Go to the studio and meet a rapper. Wherever you at, you're gonna meet a rapper. So boom, like, I had met some rappers. I ain't even gonna say what rapper gave me the name. But when I came around, he just kept calling me Pressure, you Pressure, you Pressure. Y'all can guess who it is. Pressure. So then, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just put the pink in front of it, the double P, and I'm applying that Pink Pressure. So, you know, it was just a little, I definitely gained it from a higher up rapper than me, for sure.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, man. If anybody listens to your music, they know you coming with some real substance. You know what I'm saying? And in the game right now, where like you say, it's a lot of bullshit. What makes you rap the way that you rap? versus how everybody else is like everybody's going right, you going left?
I don't like that slow rapping ass shit. If I'm gonna say something, I'm gonna say it like my chest. I'm gonna stand on it. But really, don't nobody know this, but it's my second time saying this. I started off writing spoken word poetry. My auntie out of Dallas, thank you. Here you go. But my auntie, she out of Dallas. Her name Masterpiece. She is a spoken word poet. If you know who that is, you know what I'm saying? So I seen that more so growing up than somebody just rapping. So I started off just writing my little feelings down. So that's when I really knew, like, I'm not finna get in here and talk about some other stuff, because when I was writing my little poems, just really just venting through that way. And instead of just like crashing out, I'll just write them little poems. It's videos of me on Facebook, like really saying my poetry, and then when it was time for me to put it behind the beat, it was like a little bit of a transition. But that's why I rap the way I do, because I don't come from like that. It was more so, I knew I could always write. Even before that, like at school and shit, I'd be writing in my journals and shit like that. Like, it was just more so about writing. I write my music now. I don't freestyle. I could punch in, but I don't freestyle. So if I'm sitting there taking the time to write it down, I ain't finna say the sky is blue and my pussy is pink and let's link. Like, I ain't finna be doing that. Absolutely not. And that's not what I'm living. Mostly everything I rap about is definitely what I'm living. So I don't really know how to dumb it down, because this ain't no dumbass lifestyle.
Right. Now, there's a song on Route to, you have an interview, shout out Route to Fame. Super dope interview. But in the beginning of the interview, you debut a song, and the song is deep. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to touch on it too much, you know what I'm saying, unless you want to get into it. But, you really wrote some about your past, you know what I'm saying? And you have a deep past. Like, do you feel like that plays a big part in just your music in general? Or do you feel like if you had a different past, you might write different?
Nah, my past made me who I is today. I wouldn't say I like it, but it gave me more of like something to talk about. Because just a couple years ago, before I had a baby, before I went through some of the things I endured, just these past couple years, I'll say I could rap. I been knew how to rap. I been knew how to spit hard, because I was always rapping, but I really wasn't saying shit. Like, I was saying something, I wasn't saying shit. So I feel like without them trials and tribulations and the things they may look down upon, it wouldn't have been no Pink Pressure. Like, I needed that. I needed that. I don't like what I went through, and I may not like all of it about my story, but I needed that. So I just took it to the chin and made that shit make me go harder instead of like letting it affect me.
How many people do you think are like surprised when they hear your music versus how you look?
Bro. That was a good ass question. I swear to God, that was a good ass question. Because I swear to God, when they see me, they think I suck. Let's just be honest. Like, they instantly think that I'm finna start getting on there talking about popping ass, shaking pussy, doing this and doing that. So then when I play it, they be like, hold on, she talking about, play it back, run it back, what? Because at first, nigga don't even really listen. Like, instantly, that's their first thing. Even when I go into the studio, I see the engineers, they like, oh, another glow really finna come, no disrespect, but they just like, oh, she finna come in here and talk about the hot girl summer, and then I fuck them up, and it be like my little win. That's my little secret weapon,
Nah, for real. What do you think is the song that won people over? Like, when they listen to your music, what's the song that you feel like was like, damn?
Well, shit, I ain't dropped nothing. So that chapter 21 that just came out, it did 18K in 1 month. That was by Prophecy Film. Shout out Prophecy. But yeah, that was definitely like when they took me more so from like, I feel like it was a joke at first. Everybody thought it was a little stunt or something because of how the situations played out and the things that was said and all the little drama and messy shit. So when that chapter 21 came out and I really kind of vented about what was going on when I was pregnant and and going through my little story, it made them really like look at me in a different light. Then I did that interview, you know what I'm saying, with Dre at Route to Fame, and it just made them also like hear me a little bit more. Because like you said, they see me and they just put two and two together with my past, and I used to dance and whatever case may be, and they just be like, okay, let's not even listen to this bitch. Let's not even give her a chance. But that right there, chapter 21, I feel like they gave me a chance. Like,
now, when Rain first described your style, he said you were the female version of MO3. And at the time, that was a heavy weight to carry.
That was some big shoes to fill.
Big shoes. How did you feel about that comment? And how do you feel about it now?
I play them interviews back a lot. I ain't gonna lie. Like when I'm getting like discouraged and stuff, I'll put that on and I really watch it because sometimes I don't believe in me, but I know it's other people who really believe in me. Because for him to say that out his mouth and play with Mo3 name like that, because I feel like people thought he was just saying that to say it. I don't think he gonna play with 3 name like that or his talent. Because
Absolutely.
at the end of the day, I got music right now in the vault that I feel like, okay, I get what he's saying. That's scary because it is big shoes to fill because that's a talented motherfucker on earth or not. You feel me? Dead or alive, that's one talented motherfucker. But it damn near made me cry hearing that shit because it's like 3 one of my favorite rappers. And he is talented and I'm a woman and every word he say I can feel it in my body. Like I get chills listening to that nigga music. So when I play my music for Rain and them and some of the people in the booth studio start crying or they saying they get chills and shit, that's what he talking about. Like, your music got to do something. It got to do more than just make people listen to it. You got to touch people. And I think he more so is going off my character or where I'm coming from or what I went through and that I'm willing to rap about it than just saying, oh, you hard as 3.
Amen. Now give us a song. Let's say a motherfucker going through some shit like they really in pain and they need some motivation. What is a song that you have that they need to go listen to?
Out right now, it'll have to be that Chapter 21. We got so much coming, like, it took a little minute to get right. You know, things happen, things transpire, but all my music, I make sure that it ain't just about one genre, like one person can listen to it. So it's gonna be so much dropping that any type of person can listen to and play it and feel like that it'll touch them or turn them up, so.
Now you gotta give me, who are your top 3, like, artists that you go to, you know,
right now. Let's go with right now.
Right now.
My top 3 that I listen to. I cut on 3 every day. That's naturally. I feel like if you don't, then I don't know. It's like praise and worship music. It's like I gotta cut it on when I'm cleaning, when I'm cooking, when I'm driving, speeding down the highway. At 3, I don't even want to shout this nigga out, but he hard. I cut it on every day too. TG Commas. He out of Baton Rouge. Like,
Yeah, he fine.
one of my top 3 naturally. Right now though, other than that, I say, that D-Baby. I ain't gonna lie, I've been feeling that D-Baby. That's crazy.
That's that nigga.
I've been
He
feeling
put me
that
on
D-Baby. I ain't
put
gonna
me on.
lie. I'll keep it gangster because, yeah, he doing his little one too. I say, 3, TG Commas, D-Baby right now, currently. That's what I play every day, all day.
So right now you reside in Houston, right?
Yeah, I do. I moved out there.
Okay. What is the difference that you see as far as Houston, the scene as far as music versus Dallas?
They gonna be mad at me. I'm gonna forever rep the city, but as far as support and stuff, like them Houston rappers, I wouldn't even say if they got beef or something, but like when it come to that music or come to time to push somebody or somebody's image, they business, they whatever, they gonna pop out for them. Like big time. They go up in the club, get the signs, get the bottles, get everything, and they make it work, even if in that situation they may not like each other, whatever. In Dallas, you see a nigga in the club that you don't like, music or not, it's going down. Like, it's right then and there on site. So Houston just more so on some business aspect. They more upgraded as far as the street shit with it. They more like focused. Like, they not worried about all that because they know that money is bigger than whatever that little beef stuff is. So like, I'll say just as far as the business aspect, it's way more easier down there to like grind for real. They trying to get you in the studio. They trying to, you know what I'm saying, get you around people. They have a lot of networking events. All the time it's a networking event somewhere that you can go to and get in where you fit in and present yourself and network. Dallas just need to be more like put together. I don't know how to say it. My bad. Go. Yeah.
No, you're not.
Okay. I'm finna say.
When you in Houston and you're, you know, what is the protocol, you know what I'm saying, as far as like if you want to tap in, like who do you tap in with, like who is the people to work with as far as like studios, engineer, who do you work with?
I mean, there's so many. There's so many people and studios in Houston. When I first got to Houston, I went to Takeover Studios. That was a nice studio. They had a lot of like college kids in there and stuff, like interning, you know, working on their engineer, working on this, working on that, which was more so like as we learning and we finding our sound and stuff, we was learning with them. So that was cool. I like Takeover. I like 2A1 Studios. I don't know. There's so many that is real, real hard. But I would say if you jump in that water in Houston, that's the best place. Like if you ain't really used to that type of stuff and you want to network and you want to get in that field and just try it out or get to know new people, make new friends, sorry to say, but them Houston people friendly as hell. Like, in a good way though. So, you know what I'm saying? You can go out there and really just tell them what your goal is and it's going to be somebody who's on the same type of timing as you.
Amen. Now, you also a mother. And how is it trying to balance that, being a mother and, you know, trying to chase your dream?
That's a good question, but to be honest, shit, it's a shocker that Lonnie's not here with me right now. She would probably be on the couch right here if y'all would have told me it was good. Like, it's I wouldn't say it's hard because, like, she come to the studio with me since I was pregnant, like, in my belly, she was at the studio. When I started my little BF breastfeeding journey, she used to be in the studio just like this, and I just be rapping on the mic. Like, people done recorded me and everything. Like, I just really feel like I'm just as passionate about my music as I am as, you know what I'm saying, being a mother. Right. Not the equivalent, but like, I'm gonna go hard for that just like I'm gonna go hard for that. So I just feel like, why she can't be around? She done been at video shoots. She's in 90% of my videos. Like, I wanna show her too that, like, you can do this. Ain't nothing that can stop you. So she could be with me and learn how to, you work the camera or somebody teach her how to make beats, something, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like it's that big of a deal because I just intertwine the two and I go about it the right way.
Now, do you think you would want her to rap?
In this generation, of this dumbed down ass rapping and you gotta go viral and do a little TikTok dance, probably not unless she gonna be like her mama and be different and stand on that. Yeah. But these new kids, a little NBA rapping and stuff at 5 years old, I don't think I would. Now, she do be in the house every time I cut on MO3, she get the harmonizing and singing and saying letters and stuff. I don't know. She may sing or rap. I can kind of feel it, you know. Both her parents make music, so it'll make it make sense.
Yeah, that's hard. Now, you know, you raw and uncut. Everybody who's followed your journey has seen how raw you are. Do you regret anything that you put online, or do you feel like it's just part of the journey? Because you're, like I said, if you listen to the music, if they listen to your music,
yeah.
And that's one thing I love about your music, they will know where you're coming from, your journey and all that. And a lot of people don't do that in their music anymore. Do you regret anything you put online?
Regret? You're not supposed to say that word. You're not. You're supposed to stand on everything. Right. I said in my song, I stand on everything I ever did. But like, as I'm getting older and more grown, I'll say becoming a woman and more so transition. I'm 21 years old. So like, this the year when I turned 22 that I feel like I'm not a baby no more. So yeah, I wouldn't say regret, but like, I wish I would have carried myself more so as a mother and a woman and a artist more than just being on some ratchet gangsta ghetto shit, because you could do that anytime. You do that in the clubs, friend, whatever. But when you on there, people's gonna screen record, people gonna use it against you, bring it back up at a time you doing good. So like, yeah, I wish I would have cleaned my act up a little more, maybe had a little more direction when it came to that aspect of things.
What are some of the things about the music industry that you are beneficial or positive, and some things that are negative?
Positive, networking. You're getting to meet people that you've never met before, that you probably would have never met, being in different rooms, you know what I'm saying, that I never would have been in. Music is a way to release and vent and let shit out, so that's a positive, that's a plus. And I get to touch other people and make them feel me, and that may be their same pain, their same story, they same woo-woo. Negatives though, the drama, you can't never, when you famous or when you somebody, you can't never be regular again. I'm pumping my gas at 9 o'clock in the morning in North Dallas looking ugly as hell. My bonnet on, nigga come to my, ain't you Pink Pressure? Yes. So it's like, the negatives would be like, every little thing I do now, from being a mother, from being whatever, getting money, whatever, is being followed, is being watched, is being judged. There's no just being Jasmine no more. I'm Pink Pressure most of the time when I go outside, and so all eyes is on me on every little thing I do. It just put more pressure on you and make you overthink a little bit too much, because you feel like you gotta not be something you're not, but you gotta uphold that rapper status, and I don't really like that.
You ever just be like, man, you want to be like, fuck this shit and just be regular?
100%. I ain't been putting my all like I should be. I'm hard. There's a lot of people who can't rap like me. There's a lot of people who don't look like me, and I won't look like this forever. This is the time that I need to get my ass up and get on my shit. So hell yeah, it's been plenty of times where I'm like, man, fuck it, I don't care that bad, but God blessed me with something, and you know what I'm saying? It's some people who got that blessing and can't use it no more, or didn't use it in the time that they were supposed to, and I ain't gonna wait till I'm used to be or till it's too late. I'm not doing it.
Now, what's the hardest bar you feel like you wrote?
Why would you say that? That's hard.
Cause you a writer, shit. I just felt like, you know, we trying to showcase your shit, you know. Let's go.
Damn, that's probably, I don't know. That's too hard. I'm thinking of so much shit flowing through my mind. I'm hard. I got bars for days. Like,
I know it.
That's naturally.
That's why I want people to know.
Like naturally, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, just tell them what song that you feel like it
that
might
I rap the hardest.
It might not even be out.
It's unreleased. I ain't gonna lie.
What is the name?
Bumping it on the here.
What's the name?
On the way here. It's called No More Game, and it's gonna come out. It's actually got a sample on it. You know, an older sample, which them samples usually pop. Mm-hmm. But I feel like that's probably something that's gonna really. I ain't gonna lie. My homegirl looked at me and she told me, "I'm gonna cry when you done with this, cause this a hit. This could be your one." So it's like, yeah. that's the one. No More Game or No More Games maybe, but I had laid some of it down in the booth last night, so it's coming real soon.
Hey man, what's the pettiest thing you've ever done out in a breakup? Like one time I took all the toilet paper out the house.
No,
one time I set her shit on the motherfucking in the front door like a nigga. I
had stabbed this nigga tires and put sugar in the tank and bust the windows and shit, but like I only feel like it's petty because I'm the bitch who paid to get it all fixed.
You want to know if I stabbed the nigga and be at the hospital bed? Don't be bed. You stabbed me.
You talk about don't die, baby.
I guess a little delusional, but I just feel like that was like my way of like, so I get it fixed, come home. Like it was only petty though, like I said, because I got it fixed. Other than that, when I left one time, I had just filled the fridge up with I get food stamps, y'all know. But I had just filled it up with my stamps, and I was finna go, so I poured the cheese on the floor, the grapes on the floor, the milk on the floor. I was just pouring it out because I couldn't take it with me. I had to drive all the way back to Houston. I'm like, man, you ain't finna eat this with no other bitch, so start pouring it out all through the kitchen, and then I just walked out, so he didn't even know. So that was real petty, because he just came home to a food fight from the lunchroom in the kitchen and didn't even know who had to fight.
That was petty. That's pretty good.
That was a good one?
Yeah, that was a good one. Now, we like to ask all the pretty ladies who come on the show, does a regular nigga have a chance with Pink Pressure? And when we say regular, I mean, you know.
I was gonna say, what's regular?
He overnight stock at Walmart.
But
and he wears black forces. And he got the struggle dreads, like the twisties. They not all the way down yet, but they coming.
I don't really go off of, when I choose my nigga, most of them, first of all, my mom always say I choose ugly niggas, so I don't know. I don't really go off of looks, first of all. Like, I love me an ugly nigga. Then on top of that, I wouldn't say I just mess with no broke dude, but like, I know what it's like to have nothing. It was not too long ago that I maybe didn't have nothing. So it's like, as long as a nigga trying and he working to get somewhere better, if you at Walmart in them black forces and you cool with that and you just comfortable chilling, you not trying to do nothing else, you not hustling on the side, you not trying to get into them black Balenciagas, then no, you ain't my type. But as far as like, I don't know what regular mean. I don't like regular, so hell nah. I don't like regular. I was trying to get to the point where I was gonna say yeah, but like, I'm not regular. Ain't nothing regular about me, so hell no, can't no regular nigga. Nigga, you gotta be him for real.
Do you feel like you make better music when you're inside a struggle or when your life is coasting?
You know what's crazy? Yeah, y'all got some good ass questions. Like this shit I be thinking about though, so it's easy. Like, I always think to myself, when niggas get rich and they get them big ass chains and they get all that money, like, is it easier just to go on there and be like, you know, riding around in fancy cars and got all this money? Is it easier to rap about that shit because you don't have shit else to worry about? Because, like, when I'm stressing and shit, sometimes I get writer's block because it's too much on my mind. When I ain't got no money, I used to tell Rain, like, I ain't got no money, I ain't finna rap today. I can't rap today. Until I get some money, I'm not finna rap. So I'm not fucking with it, but like in the same breath, sometimes I be crying. My daughter just laying there, and I'll just start typing. I'll just start writing, because I write my music. So it's like, I just start typing, that shit just start flowing out. By then, I looked up, I done wrote a whole song, wipe my face off and kiss my baby, and we finna be rich, baby. Mama just wrote a hit. Like, so I can say both. But, I mean, I can't even say both because I don't really know what it feel like to be up yet. But I want to know what they feel like. So right now, I'll say shit, I'll thug it. Because my best music came from some of my worst situations. So it's like, I'll go with the thugging, I guess.
For those who haven't tapped into your music, what are some of the topics you touch on? Because again, if y'all haven't listened to her music, please check it out. You touch on some real deep shit. You know what I'm saying? What are some of the topics that you hit on that people could relate to? Well,
y'all know this for the single mothers. Fuck, because that's always in the comments. Stop single mother rapping, but shit, I think it's gonna get me far. Single mamas, real bitches who ain't got a cap rap. It's a nigga fucking eyelashes off you sometimes, bitch, and you gonna cry about him if he cheat. Talk about that freaky shit. Of course, I'm 21 years old. Gotta, act like a kid a little bit longer. I speak on, what I'm saying, female trapping, dancing, rapping, trapping, whatever you doing, hustling, moving, whatever, and getting money and shit. So I'm an all over the board type of female. So really, they don't gotta go if they only looking for a specific type of music. I make it all. I'm versatile, baby.
Now, at one point in the city, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like niggas was just doing music with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had to see Strugs. That nigga was coast to coast doing music. For you, would you link up with just a bunch of just up and coming female artists or just artists in general and bring that spark back as far as like the unity in the city? Or what is your take on that? Or does it even matter to you?
To be honest, me and my homegirl right now, I don't want to leak it, but we trying to set up Dallas-Fort Worth DFW female cypher.
That's hard.
We was going to let the underdogs come, you know what I'm saying, maybe the underground rappers who ain't really out there yet, but we also wanted to try to maybe get a Tay Money or a Erica Banks, Asian Doll, somebody who's already maybe on or above us, you know what I'm saying, just to come and show that same love that you asking about, you know what I'm saying? So we working on that actually right now. We already got the video man, everything included. We got a makeup artist. Shout out Glenn by P. She's in Dallas, Texas, you know what I'm saying? If you need your makeup done for a video, tap in. But we got everything really together. We got a lady with a boutique, a boutique with the clothes and everything. We was gonna style the girls and get it all together. So I feel like I'm big on that. Do it matter to me? I don't even got female friends like that. So it's like, do I want to be around other rap bitches that bad? No. And if we being honest, any of my actual homegirls that I do have can vouch for this word by word. I don't get in the car and cut on not one female rapper. Not no Ms. Mulatto, not no Megan, not no nobody, Glorilla, nobody. Like, no, it ain't no hating, ain't no shade, ain't no nothing. I don't know. Naturally, I don't cut on female rappers. When I'm drunk in the club, play that shit so I can shake ass to it. But I don't like that. So it's like, it's kind of hard for me to say that I'll be pressed up to work with other females when I don't even really listen to that shit. Maybe if I get on their song, maybe I'll listen to it. So maybe I do need to do it.
Do you think there's a negative perception on female rap now about where it's going and it being super sexualized? Do you think that's a negative thing?
Well, when Trina did it wasn't a problem.
That's what I was.
Like, it wasn't a problem at all. When Freaknik was around, bitches spreading their brown booty holes and shit in the camera, it wasn't a problem. So I don't know why they so big on it now, saying it's so overly sexualized. Maybe because it's so, Trina was standing out in her time. She was Trina, so the baddest bitch. So maybe because at that time it was like, it was only a couple of them and stuff, so it was okay. And now it's so many that maybe they getting tired of hearing her. It's like, okay, chill, but I mean, naturally, we women. Yeah. So what, ass and titties, we gotta still use it to our advantage while we can. I don't know. I don't see a problem with it.
Why females don't be having friends? When you just said that, like, why y'all don't never have no friends? What's up with that?
Cause all these bitches want to be the Instagram meme quotes, and if everybody would just be they self and recognize that other people may not think like you or move like you or hustle like you or whatever, but they can still be your homegirl, your friend, it'll go smoothly. I think people just more so focus on themselves and what they got going on. Bitches is messy naturally, dramatified, all of that. So like, I think it just be that too. Like bitches can't really understand that. Like I said, everybody ain't gonna think like you, move like you. So once you can get that down packed in your head and accept the fact that sometimes your friend mess up, she do something, she ain't think like you. Maybe she broke that situation down a whole different way. Maybe everything will run a little smoother. Maybe leave the Casamigos and the Henny alone too, and that's the one. It's the alcohol. It's in the alcohol.
It's the Casamigos.
In the alcohol. Casa free code. You know?
What does it mean when a female say a nigga is sassy?
That was a little sassy asking me that shit. What the hell? Cause what?
I just be seeing it in the comments. It be like, oh, this nigga sassy.
Do you take out trash at your house?
Yeah, I live by myself, so I got to.
Okay.
I kill roaches.
Trying to think of a better example.
I kill roaches. I told pistols.
Okay, so you ain't got no sass in you. When the nigga want to be chased, you know, like sassy is like I said, it's men who don't take out trash, and like I'll do everything in the house, but when that trash need to get took out, so it's like sassy is more so the nicer way of saying nigga, you feminine, you that you got a little sass and you like you feel like the bitch supposed to be doing the nigga things in a relationship, and it's a male and a female supposed to be leeway or roles and things like that, and you crossing over on the other line. You want me to rub your booty or something? What she say? I'm switching, eating a nigga ass, eating a nigga. We switching.
Hey, honestly, what is going on in the game, man? Like when you hear shit like that, what do you be thinking? Like, honestly?
I'm from Dallas, Texas. I ain't never ate on nigga ass before. I ain't never thought about eating on nigga ass. And if a bitch eating a nigga ass don't hit my motherfucking backwood, bitch, don't hit my motherfucking Hennessy, bitch. You got a booty mouth, bitch. You booty munching, bitch. Booty munching, bitch. You can't hit this backwood. That shit. I really think that was just for clout. I'ma hope and pray. Cause Sukiana bad. I fuck with her. She get money. I'ma hope and pray that was literally just for the clout. Cause if I got on today, I wouldn't be able to smoke a backwood with her.
Oh man.
Cause that just ain't him. Like that's sassy. If a nigga want his ass played in, ate on, anything, that's sassy. That should tell you what the fuck sassy mean right there. If a nigga switching.
Full circle moment. Now, let me ask you this. What do you have coming up? You know what I'm saying? You got the chapter 21 out right now. Mm-hmm. Dope ass video. You doing what you supposed to be doing. So what's the follow up? You know what I mean?
We got a little tape EP. I'm really bad with the words, what that shit really mean, but a little tape coming up so they can play my shit on Apple Music because they've been begging for it. And then I'm just gonna start dropping the videos that go with the songs on the tape. I really got a lot to do because I'm kind of behind. I've been rapping a long time. And
what was the hold up? Because at one moment you had some momentum and then you kind of dipped out. I know you had the baby, and now you back. Like, was there a reason that you just stopped?
They ain't believe in me when I was pregnant. I don't think nobody did. I don't think they think I was gonna shake back. I don't think they thought I was gonna be able to do the single mother shit. I was 19 when I got pregnant. I was 20. I turned 25 days before I delivered. So a lot of people was just like, I would say they wanted me to fail, but they expected me to. So that was like the narrative that was pushed. But like I said, I went to the studio pregnant and everything. I never gave up. I didn't even start showing in my stomach till I was like 8 months. So it was like, I wouldn't say that shit was on me. I never stopped this shit. This shit in me, not on me. Ain't no stopping. But it was like, I don't think nobody really believed that coming from the background that I came from. Plus now, baby, and ain't no daddy. And woo, no, a lot of family support and da-da-da. And she's so young that they just thought it was going to go downhill from there and be the end of that. Wasn't no more pressure to the pink. And that wasn't the case.
How does it feel to prove them wrong?
I feel like I ain't proved shit yet. I'm a great mother. They know that. That's stamped anywhere, everywhere. But like I said, I ain't been doing what I'm supposed to be doing with this talent I was blessed with. So I got a whole lot of shit to prove. And I know it's going to feel great when I do. I'll make my granny proud. So
come on now.
That's the goal.
Come on now. Is there anything else? So what is the next? You say you got a new next video. Can you tell the people that's waiting on that? What is the next video that you got coming up?
We supposed to be shooting a video this week. Me and another one of my manager artists, newer artists. It's a feature video, but I ran that hoe. So y'all could be waiting on the song called Motion.
Come on now.
But yeah, it's with one of my, fellow peer artists or whatever the case may be. So that's what's next. And then as far as me, like I said, I'm waiting on that tape. But I think we doing a video to a song called El Chapo. That's what's supposed to be.
How much money you spend on your nails?
Shout out to my motherfucking nail tech, Juicy Nail Bar, Houston, Texas. This shit a lot though. And this shit a waste of time. Cause I can't barely do shit with it on. It be hard for me to whip my damn child with these nails on.
They fire though.
Thank you so much. They is cute. But a lot of wasted money on nails. A lot. I'll just say a lot.
Like, how much does it cost to just be Pink Pressure every month? Like, how much, if you just had a round figure, like, just to be Pink Pressure.
You must be inquiring to sign up to be a reimburser.
You find enough for me to be a sponsor, I'll take it. I got them racks a little bit.
Well, if anybody else was, inquiring, there's empty seats available all around. That shit not cheap though. Shit.
Motherland tripping.
That shit ain't cheap. Do it look like it's cheap? You know
It don't
what I'm
look
saying?
cheap. It's heavy. It's
It look cheap.
like you say, it's pressure. Do you got any shout outs?
Shout out.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to shout people out on the channel.
Huh?
Shout out to who? God for giving me this gift and bringing
Amen.
me here to be able to present it.
Just God?
Shout out to what?
That's just who got people.
Shout out to this pressure shit.
Yeah,
Like,
come on.
Who I'm shouting out? I love my granny.
Amen. That's good.
I love my granny. I love my daughter.
What's the best advice your granny gave you?
Ooh. I was about to say, I really think if I would start off listening when she told my friends was my friend, I would have skipped past a lot of the shit that I went through, to be honest. My granny got Native American hair too, so it's like she could wake up out her sleep and call me and be like, I'll be in the club. She'd be like, get out that club. Something ain't right, go home. I'm like, man, you tripping. Next thing I know, club done got shot up. Like, yeah, she's like that. So them times she told me them people ain't for you, they don't got your best interest at heart. I wish I would have listened to that, no cap.
Amen. And for anybody who want to get in contact with you for any bookings and features, how would they do that?
My Instagram, Pressure P, 2 P's on the pressure. Or, like I said, most times I reply to DMs. I'm not bougie. Now, if you come to my shit like, hey, sexy, you know what I'm saying? What you doing tonight? Da, 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 I'm not finna reply to that shit. But if you come telling me your budget and what you got to work with and you want to get a feature or you want to book me for a show or book me for this and you come on some professional shit, I always appreciate the compliments because I know I'm fine. I ain't gonna look this good forever. But I reply to DMs or you can always DM my management, Rainwater 214. So.
Amen. Pink Pressure, man. We love what you're doing, man. You
Thank
fire,
you.
man. We want to see keep seeing that real
Okay.
shit, man. Keep putting it on. Keep
Keep
putting
that real rap alive in Dallas.
Yeah, put your feet on their neck, man. You Pink Pressure for a reason. Hey, and this is the best part. You are a real life street star.